Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paula and today's video is going to be the budget closeout for the third week of March. Okay, so let's get started by getting a little bit closer. And now I like to start by coloring my little spreadsheet, and today I want to give it blue color. And next, the first real step is the income part, because I like to have a look on what I am able to spend, what I have pretty much in my pocket. So I have 2,090 euros for the whole month of March, and then I have this divided by 4, so I have 522 euros and 50 cents for this week, as well as for the other 3 weeks in March I'm budgeting with. Okay, so I will color this in green, so I know this is good to go. This is the money that I can work with. Okay, so the sun is coming out. I hope you can, like, let me get you a little bit closer so maybe you can read what I'm writing down. Okay, so next we move on to the fixed expenses part. I will color this in orange today. And for the fixed expenses, this is wrong, this is week 3, of course. I think I have this wrong in every spreadsheet. Maybe I should just write down week in this table. Never mind. Okay, so for 1 week I have in rent, electricity and internet combined as the living 1 category, 141.25 to pay. And I also did pay that, and it did not change in any kind or form, so that's great. Next, I have my Apple Cloud subscription, which is 75 cents per week. My uni course is 65.50, I think, yeah, 65.50 per week. Savings plan 1 is 12.50. I'm so grateful. I subtracted half, so I pretty much divided it by half, by 2. I don't know how you say it in English, but it's half of what I put into my savings plan the last month. So with the economy right now, I'm happy that I'm able to put something into my savings account, but also I feel more comfortable with the stuff like in my pocket and not on a stock price that's falling or something like that. I don't know. I'm not an expert in that. I just want to save up some money and do not want to waste it. Yeah, but maybe you should also buy right now. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, so I don't want to lose money. I'm also a big fan of insurances. So next step is my dog's insurance, which is 5 euros. And then I will sum this up. I have my calculator right here. And this will be 141.25 plus 75 cents plus 65.50 plus 12.50 plus 25 plus 5 makes a total of 250 euros. 250, which is good because this is what I've budgeted with, and this will get the orange color. Okay, so next we can move on to the variable expenses in detail, so I will get this a little bit. Not so happy with the layout today, but never mind. Okay, I will have to work with this. Okay, so the variable expenses in detail will get a purple color, and for that I have the groceries department. Groceries. And for that I spent 14.11, 24, 68 and 55.75 in total. I will show you. 14.11 plus 24.68 plus 55.75 makes a total of 94.54. 94.54. Okay, then next one is eating out. Eating out, I spent 27.89 euros. For my dog's care, I've spent 10 euros. And for dog food, I have spent, so I've spent 32.29. But I will show you, I will make 35 euros out of it. Okay, so I will explain this right now. Dog care and dog food are blue colored because I will take this money out of my cash envelopes. I do not want to bother with coins. In euros we have 5 euro bills as smallest bills, so I will run this up to the next higher 5 euro bill, so this would be with 32.29, 35, and then I will write down for myself 271 euros, because this is a bit too much for myself to just round it up and leave these 2 euros and 71 cents like not used or not accounted for, so I will put this into the anti-debt payment. So I'm a little bit forced to put this there, but I also want to like pay this off, so I'm forced to a good thing, I would say, and that's the way I like to do it. Okay, red because then I know it's anti-debt, and next I will color this in orange so I know those are the numbers that I have to transfer into my little table down here. Okay, so this is my variable expenses in total. Pretty colorful spreadsheet today, so yeah. Okay, so the weekly categories are the same as always. Care, free time, groceries, eating out, emergency. Planned, I have 5 euros for care, 20 for free time, 60 for groceries, and 30 for eating out. 10 euros for possible emergency spendings, and together those are 125 euros. That's also the same for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, I think, each week the same. Okay, so next, for the spent column, I have in care nothing to write down because I did not spend anything, as well as the free time category. And for groceries I wrote down the 94.54, way over budget, but that's life. I don't try to be too harsh on myself. I have other weeks where I spend way less than I have in my budget. Of course, this is not perfect, but I'm not perfect. My life is not perfect, so I will have to deal with that and work with those numbers. And fortunately, I already see enough money left over, I think at least. Maybe I'm a bit too optimistic, but we'll see in a second. So I do not make a negative at the end. Okay, so now the truth will come out. Am I over 125? I should not be looking at those numbers, but maybe a small bit. No. Okay, so 94.54. No, sorry. 94.54 plus 27.89 makes a total. Ooh. Okay. 122.43. So I'm under 125, so that's a win. I take that. Okay. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck. Some days. Okay, so I have left €5 from the care category. Then I have left 20 from free time. I have €34.54 as an overspend in groceries. Then I have eating out, where I have left 11 cents, so €2. €2.11 left in that category, and €10 in the emergency category. So pretty much this should be €2.57. No, 7. Oh, sometimes the numbers 57. €2.57 should be. Okay, so I will write this down. 10 plus 2.11 plus 20 plus 5 makes a total of 37.11. And now I will subtract 34.54. Yeah. Let's see. €2.57. Okay, so sometimes that's the lucky part, I would say. And that's pretty easy now. I will move on, sorry, to the leftover dedication part. And I will pull down this money to 57. And now I do not want to forget those €2.07 plus €2.71, and both go into the anti-dab, and I have a total of that plus 271, €5.28. Okay, so that's what's going into my anti-debt payment at the end of the month. Color this in red so I know at the monthly closeout what goes into that category. And then that's already it for today's video. This is the weekly budget closeout for March week 3. I hope you had a great week. I hope you have a budget that works for you, and maybe also if you need a little bit of luck, I hold my thumbs for you that your budget works out. Okay, and then I will be seeing you in the next video. Bye bye!